It's Monday the 16th of December. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and the temperature is 10 degrees. At 10 degrees centigrade, bees should be flying. And we've said before that these colonies are healthy colonies, and if you look, you can see there's comings and goings. Of course, they know I'm videoing them, and so they're camera shy. They have been out. Certainly, here's one that is out. Good looking bee. Nice, shiny. I often think you can look at them a bit like you might look at the nose on a dog. You know, if the dog's nose is nice and shiny and probably cold, I always used to think that the dog was in good nick. You can see them coming and going. All three of them. Well, as soon as I take the camera off this one, oh, there you go. It has been quite busy here. So, flying. What are they looking to achieve by flying? Well, first of all, colonies need water, and so the first bees out in the morning will be water bees. Now, I didn't make that up, and they will be bringing back water so that they can convert the stored nectar, which we call honey, reconstitute it back into a feed which they can consume. The second thing is that these hives are good size, and so I have no doubt that the queen has been laying, and it is therefore highly likely that newly emerged bees will be taking the opportunity to go on their first flight. They don't go very far, they come out, they just fly around locally and they go back in. It's possible, and I haven't seen any activity, but they do have undertaker bees. Yeah, I didn't make it up, don't worry. And so they will remove. Now, you won't see bees outside because they'll fly out with the bee and drop it. How far will they go? They're not going to go very far, but they're certainly going to move away from the hive. And lastly, and importantly, they'll be going on poo flights. Yes, I did say poo flights. They fly away from the hive to go to the loo, and that is certainly the mark of a healthy colony. So what's happening to the feed? All three of them were given a 2.5 kilogram block of feed, and the consumption of feed is an indication of the activity of the colony. Now, this hive here on 3 boxes, they haven't used their feed so much, and that is because at the moment they're going to be residing in these 2 boxes, and they'll be in the middle and they'll form a sphere the shape of an egg, 3D, and that's how they survive. And when it gets cold, they come together, protect the queen, protect the unhatched brood, or protect even the open brood. In this one here, it really hadn't consumed very much at all. which is absolutely fine. They have consumed it and they are up top below the feed. And this one here is clearly particularly hungry because it's gone through probably 2 kilograms. I think I put feed on these about 3 weeks ago, so you can see the rate at which they are consuming. And you can see now bees flying around. In the past I've pointed out pollen. Well, I think you can see that they're not bringing any pollen back in at all. Now, whether they have found a source of feed from the dustbins and food rubbish bins in the factories around here, because just down the road we have a big catering company and they will undoubtedly be throwing out sweet substances, or whether, as yesterday, they were in my garden because I had outside on the patio a plastic bag which had contained food, bee food, and so there's an attractant in there, and they weren't there in large numbers, but they were certainly there. So they are foraging, but I shouldn't think that they're very successful. Well, that's it. Not much activity, but as always, hopefully something interesting to say. Have a great day. Bye bye.